The United States has tabled a new bill that seeks to punish South Africa. Ziyakhala. Let's break it down. For the past 25 years, South Africa has been benefiting from AGOA. AGOA stands for African Growth and Opportunity Act, which is a trade law that was enacted by the US in 2000 to enable African countries duty-free access to American markets for thousands of products. A US senator has introduced AGOA Extension and Bilateral Engagement Act of 2025, which is essentially AGOA 2.0. On paper, AGOA 2.0 extends the agreement for 2 more years, but explicitly excluding South Africa. Why exclude South Africa? The bill's author says it's because South Africa no longer shares US interests. They point to South Africa's political alignment and ties with China and Russia as the justification. The bill calls for a full review of US-South Africa relations. If South Africa fails to meet the criteria, then it stays excluded. This is not just diplomatic posturing. For South Africa, this could have big economic consequences. Under the old deal, many South African industries from manufacturing, mining, agriculture, and car exports have depended heavily on AGOA for the duty-free access to US markets. Loss of AGOA status could mean tariffs, high costs, and job losses, especially in export-orientated industries. And a job loss is not what we want in South Africa. This isn't just about trade. It shows how geopolitics is shaping Africa's trade relationships. When trade access depends on alignment with powerful global actors, Africa continues to become vulnerable to foreign political pressure that is disguised as standards. Yet you find that African leaders remain divided. And that is the future that young people of the African continent will inherit, the future of a divided continent. This isn't about free trade, it's about who writes the rules. Should Africa be trading more internally? Is that even possible with the infrastructure challenges that we have? Let's hear in the comments. Done.